What's up, motherfuckers? It's Moist Elax, bringing you another video. How you guys doing, man? I'm just making a video to let you all know I got the job. Yes, your boy did get the job that he was going for. You know, I really do appreciate all the support you guys was giving me, all the good lucks, and I hope it come out, man. I hope you pull out, man, and all that shit, man. I really do appreciate all the love. You know, I pulled through, man. Hold on. I'm really happy that you guys were there for me, man. Even if you weren't there for me, just like I just want him to make some more videos so I can laugh. I don't give a fuck about his personal life. I don't even care if that happens. So, you know, it's real good, man. It's really great to see you guys. I don't know how I'm really seeing you guys, but I guess it's great to make another video for you guys. So, basically, what happened is I ended up, you know, going to a decent amount of interviews and you know, it's basically for multiple positions within the same plant, and I got the one that I really wanted. So, you know, your boy and turned up, you know, but now I'm going to be making enough to basically start my life, you know, where, I mean, life has already started, but I'm saying start a potential career, not in the plant. The plant just gives you decent money to get some experience and stuff like that. And I think for the field of a major that I want to go into for the degree in computer science and engineering and stuff like that, with the video game development, it'll be a great opportunity for me because I am a technician somewhere in the plant. So it will help me pretty good to get the hands-on experience for that. And you know, some of them even pay for you to go to school if you qualify and if you show initiative and stuff like that. So I'm excited for the opportunity. Plus with the money being made, I'll be able to get me a, you know, rent a house down here, you know, buy me a new truck back, you know, all within like a couple months. So it'll be nice, mainly because it's a lot of overtime in the beginning, and based on what they pay, you know, you down there talking overtime, you making like 30 to 40 an hour, depending on what type of technician and stuff you are. So it'll be pretty good for overtime money. And they usually do 12-hour shifts, so sometimes it's rotating, but for the company I work for, it's only mostly during the day unless there's a project that's being called that they want their stuff done at night. So until that happens, mostly I'll be working maybe 3-4 days on and then like 3 or 4 days off. So, you know, because you can only work a maximum of 16 hours a day, but over the course of a week, I think they cap you at 60. So as long as you don't go over those 60 hours, you know, you good. But if you hit 60 like within 3 or 4 days, it's mandatory that you have off for the other days. So that's pretty good. So that's basically what's going on with that. Now, what happened, for those of you who don't follow me in our clan, I posted what the situation was with that and why I was almost homeless and stuff like that. And it wasn't a big deal. The only problem is, like I said, at any time life can hit you with a curveball, and you guys have to be prepared for it. Sometimes you're not prepared for it because of, you know, the area, time constraints and stuff like that. Time is a bitch, let's just put it that way. But my landlord decided not to renew our lease when he said that he would renew it, and he was brewing up another one. And for 2 weeks, you know, after our lease had ended, basically he took forever to get back on us with it, and then he decided that he wanted to go up another $100 a month and assumed that we wouldn't agree to that, and decided to go through the eviction process. And out here it takes about a week for that to go through, and then when you actually go to court to that for that, you have a minimum of 5 days to move out from where you're at. So if you put those two together, you looking at maybe 2 weeks or so, 2 to 3 weeks to move out. Now the issue with that is 2 to 3 weeks to move out isn't enough time for a lot of people. Now we didn't have a lot of stuff, so it was easy for us to find places to go that we could take our belongings. You know, mainly I took my computer, you know, my Xbox, I pawned my Xbox One. You know, I pawned my Xbox One, I sold my truck, and I did a lot of things to try to gather up some money so that we could be able to, you know, move and stuff. And what ended up happening is all that money that we had split between all three of us, because we all split up, me, my brother, and my mom. My mom went up north in Houston, and she's up there with one of my cousins who only has a 1-bedroom place. So of course it wouldn't have been enough room for me or my brother. And at the same time, my brother still wants to go to school at the high school he's at. So one of his friends' mom decided that she would say she will watch over him and take care of him so he can finish out the school year, if needed be. But by that time, hopefully, you know, by Christmas, all of us should be back together. So the cool thing about it is, you know, I get to spend, you know, my girlfriend's friend, you know, they liked me and stuff when I first met up with them and stuff, and you know, we kind of got close, and they decided to say, hey man, you know, you in a bind, we like, you know, the way you treating you know, our friend, and you know, she seems to have found a good dude. Hopefully y'all stay together forever, you know, we'll help you out. And they basically let me stay here for free for a month until, you know, I can save up here. And then the next month or any other months, you know, we'll talk about bills that's been paid, but majority of the bills are already paid here, so they'll probably just split it like another third or so with me, and you know, basically I can save up. So it's cool, you know, it's cool and everything. So your boy is doing good. I know y'all bored of watching me make these videos while I'm just doing fucking wood cutting or just single item stuff, but I just want to update y'all on what's going on. Decided to do some wood cutting here and there because, you know, my wood cutting weak. You know, my wood cutting is weak. But I've been doing this because I'm looking into a situation dealing with the clan, which I will touch on just a little bit. But that's basically what's going on. So my brother's okay, I'm okay, my mom's okay, and we're all basically, you know, my brother got his job, I got my job. He'll be working part-time at Sonic, so you know, he'll be able to, you know, buy himself some clothes and stuff he need to. And you know, part of the thing is I was concerned with was contributing to wherever I went, because I didn't want to be a burden on people, you know, eating up all their food and shit like that. But you know, I'm able to buy my own shit. You know, that's why I sold my you know, I'm glad I sold my truck and everything beforehand, because we weren't able to find a place in time to move in, and if we did, we would have been dead broke and would basically gambled on us doing our, you know, selling the stuff from auctions and stuff we got, or hoping that a job called early and we would have got the check before any other bills came up. So luckily this opportunity came up and we were able to all go to, you know, separate places and be okay. And because of that, we'll be able to save up and then come back and be bigger and better. So that opportunity is, I'm blessed for. I'm really appreciative, and I thank God for that. At the same time, I've had this wonderful girlfriend of mine who has just gave me, you know, tried her damnedest to help me out of each situation. She's took me to my interviews, you know, right after she got out of class, and you know, she's taken me to places I had to go get my blood tests, hair follicles and shit, and it's been just great. So I'm glad that it's not over. But one of the advices that I can give to you guys is just don't take anything for granted. You know, be appreciative of the small stuff that you have, and just be a humble person. Don't ever think that you can't be touched when you're at the top. You know, that goes for RuneScape as well. You know, RuneScape will teach you that. You know, when you staking, you know, all these people got billions of dollars and they think they can't be touched, and they throwing money all left and right. But then they do a couple stakes because they feel big and bad. They go throw a bill or two out there. Next thing you know, it turns into 20 bill that they throwing out there, and they losing it all. And just at a blink of an eye, they broke. And you know, now they're asking other people for money. And those same people that was asking them for money, they were saying, "No, get your own money. Learn how to stake. Learn how to do this." Now they're in the same boat as those people, you know, asking for the same shit. So, you know, a lot of people say if you teach a homeless man, you know, how to, you know, to get a job or something like that, you know, teach a man to fish, he eats forever, but you teach him to get a job, you know, he ain't got to do none of that. I forgot the saying, but you know, not everybody homeless is homeless because they don't want to work, or you know, it may be because they can't get a job, you know, or the job they have don't pay enough. So, you know, that's what people don't understand. The cost of living in certain areas does have an impact on these jobs. And one of the reasons why I hate in the area that I am is because it's getting higher. Rent used to be anywhere from 600 to 900 a month for like houses, like 3 bedroom, 2 bath places and stuff like that in this area. Now they've jumped up, damn near doubled. And the lowest you'll probably find for a house is 1,000 now, because the plant out here expanded, and because of that, everybody from out of state is coming down here, moving and trying to make all the big money. Because a lot of these plant, you know, positions and stuff, depending on what it is, like project managers, they make 40 an hour and stuff like that. So everybody and their mama from outside and, you know, cities and, you know, and all from up north is trying to come out here because the cost of living is cheaper. But now, you know, certain towns around the plants is, you know, going according to that. So All right, sorry about that, guys. I got cut off a little bit, but anyway, what I was saying is, so you have a huge population coming down to a small town, and that's causing a lot of places to go up in prices because they're basically catering to the people who are going to pay them more money, which is not bad, but at the same time, you end up destroying your small town and what you're known for because of that. And when you have a small town that offers so little compared to bigger cities out there, you force the people that's down here to move to those cities, and you basically help them get better like they already are. And we have certain areas that, like, you go in these areas and there's nothing but beautiful grass. The air smells great. It's not polluted by plants, and you have a lot of areas where there's just like you think you in heaven then, because you have so much to offer. All the buildings, like all of the Walmarts, all of the KFCs or Wendy's and everything like that, are like brick made buildings. Like, they're not even made by, like, how regular McDonald's look like, just the typical red white type buildings and stuff, but these are like sandstone looking brick, and everything just looks so nice, and all the buildings look like they were just built yesterday, and everything is all high tech. Like, you got fountains and stuff where you don't have to put your cup on a thing and press that little latch that makes the shit come out. You have an automated touch screen fountain and shit now in these areas and stuff like that. Yet you go to a smaller town like this one, and the prices for houses and shit is the fucking same as if you were up, further up north. And a lot of places who do that tend to ruin themselves because a lot of these jobs are temporary. They're 6 months to 2 years, and then after that time, a lot of those people move back up there, or because they're living down here. And some of these jobs, like, they'll pay for you to come out here. They give you a housing expense. Like, I know one position would have gave, like, if I had went to Louisiana or somewhere, they would have gave me like 100K to get a house or something like that. A housing fucking allowance is crazy, and you get like a sign-on bonus for joining the company, and it's just crazy. So you have a lot of people that's doing that from up north, and after that they leave. So the funny thing is, some of these companies hire people who aren't even qualified. I mean, they're qualified, but they don't know what they're doing when they get down here. You still have to pay them a certain amount. They get unemployment, and it's just, it's crazy. So I'm thankful for the opportunity, and hopefully we'll get at a point where I want to be. Now, I want to touch like a little bit on what's going on with the clan. Basically, I don't want to say too much because I fully don't know the story yet. However, from what I do know, I am highly disappointed in everyone that's accusing Josh, who's Elysian Sins, the other leader of our clan, for something that no one has proof that he's done. And I don't care how ironic it looks that as soon as some information was given and those items were stolen, I don't care how it looks, you do not assume anything until you see proof. And that's one of the problems I can't stand with people, is he say, she say, and everybody is going off what somebody else said instead of looking at the situation and seeing what actually happened. Now, when you look on RS Justice, somebody reported it, and there's no proof, there's no pics, there's no nothing. It's just somebody is just accusing them of it, which pisses me off, because now I have to come in and there's unnecessary problems where it's high school shit all over. You don't know how many times I've seen girls sitting up there fighting and arguing over something, and they don't even know what the hell they arguing and fighting about. They just know they can't stand each other and stuff, and they say, well, I heard you said this about me. Well, why would you hear, if you so damn stupid to think that, somebody would say something like that to you? If I wanted to say it, I say it to your face. And now they fighting because somebody threw a rumor out there and somebody is standing up for themselves, and now they fighting. And it's just some stupid high school shit that you guys are basically putting this situation in. First of all, I'm going to shed the light on what happened. Basically, Josh was supposed to do a fire cake for somebody. Number one, you do not give your account information to anybody. That's just done said. I don't care if he actually did it or not. What's up?
I'm gonna check a box.
Alright. Alright, and I'm back again. Sorry about that, but one of the roommates that I stay with, had to come in here and was checking on me basically because I got quiet. So anyway, hopefully you guys understand just that aspect alone is one of the big reasons why, even if Josh did something, you know, I'm highly disappointed in anyone giving their information without trusting. That does not make, yes, if he did take the items, that would make him a scammer. However, you gave him your information without knowing who he was. So because of that, you kind of, you know, and over RuneScape, like, you know, from what I'm hearing, he didn't want to get into TeamSpeak and stuff. So you're using OS Buddy, number one. At the same time, OS Buddy did have a situation where people's passwords and stuff was getting taken. And you're typing it over RuneScape via PM. You never know if somebody has a view watch or something, you know, those things where they can control your screen. Somebody could be watching your screen at any time. You never give any personal information over the screen like that. And that's just done said. Now, on if Josh did it or not, the way the guy was, Josh found his account at the duel arena. Now, am I saying that means Josh didn't do it or that he did do it? No. I cannot take sides right now. The only side I can take is Josh's right now, because he's the only one that showed me proof of any fucking thing and showed me the conversations he's had with people. And I'm not going to disclose that information because I'm highly disappointed in all of you who are accusing him of it. Now, my friend Cold Crush, my nigga Cold Crush came to me first about it, and you know, he was saying, did you hear what Josh was doing? People was quitting and stuff because of it. Based on that, I came in and tried to investigate everything, see what's going on. It's a lot of he say, she say. So because of that, I cannot take this situation too serious, and it's like the same situation that was going on with Waggle, and I'm sorry, Waggle, for throwing you out there, but when you guys don't get all the information that you need before you go making decisions and stuff like that, get your facts right first, okay? The decision I'm going to make on the situation is I cannot accuse Josh of doing anything until I see proof. Until I see proof. He's the only one that's showing me proof. You guys accused him of some shit before. No one had proof but him. You know, and now because anytime Josh do something slightly wrong or somebody who everybody thinks he's close with disagrees with him, they all, because they hate Josh himself, want to jump on guys like Devin and stuff like that. It's just typical high school shit. As soon as and it's just like with any actors, is if Justin Bieber, for example, I can't stand the motherfucker myself, but the minute he says, oh, Justin Bieber said he hates black people, he gonna say I hate black cats, but oh, I heard he hate black people. Now, no sooner does he say that, the whole world of people who hates him is gonna jump on it, and they gonna start saying, hey man, he said he hate black people. Hey man, he said he hate black people. Hey man, he called you, and and then it turns into all of a sudden he said he hate the whole black race and he want to commit genocide on them. Like, it just turns into this stupid ass shit. So hopefully we can get this shit settled, and I'm gonna look deeply into it. Like I said, I've asked Josh to give me any proof, and anything that he's gotten from what he's already given me, I already believe he hasn't done it. And at the time that he was accused, this is a guy that I've known for, I would say, about a year now. And even though I've only known him for a year, I know his wife a little bit. He goes to lunch with her every time she comes off work at 12:30. So it makes it hard to say that he did it at that time. Now, I don't know, maybe one day he didn't go lunch with her because she had to work overtime. Who knows? But the simple fact is, until somebody shows proof of this situation, no. And even the guy that was accusing him of having all his items and stuff dropped, you could have easily showed proof of where you were. You could have showed screenshots of where you last were. But the simple fact that your account is standing at the fucking duel arena, you know, is just a little weird to me. You at the duel arena, you know, and the reason why I'm leaning towards Josh is because I've known friends who would do shit like that. They would want a fire cape. Somebody tried to do that to me. They would want a fire cape, and then no sooner they say, hey, give me like 20-30 minutes, I'm gonna stake a little bit. They lose all their money and they say, all right, you can get on and get the fire cape. And then I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I gotta go. And they'll take advantage of that situation. And then as soon as I come back, I realize they're accusing me of scamming and stuff like that. It's happened before, which is another reason why I'm leaning on Josh for it. So a lot of you guys, all I can tell you is stop listening to other people. I don't care if they've been your best friend for 20 years. Until you know the situation fully and you see proof of it, stop listening to he say, she say. Done deal. I'm Moist Elax. I'll see you guys when I have time. When I get my work schedule, I'm gonna see what days I have off. I'll be on RuneScape more then. Until then, y'all want to talk to me and stuff, check the forums and stuff like that. Y'all can leave comments, do whatever you please. I'll see you guys next time.